FLOSSTUBE, it's Amber with the Digi Stitchery, and today we have 2 fabric releases to talk about. I have a few finishes and some whips, so stay tuned. All right, well, hello FLOSSTUBE. It is so nice to see all of you again and talk to you. Wow, it has been freezing here, so I hope everyone everywhere is staying warm. I think the entire US has had a freeze out. So I hope all of you are staying warm, stitching, and hot chocolate and fireplaces and all that good stuff. So to get started, today we have 2 releases to talk about. We have a St. Patrick's Day release and an Easter release. And the reason I am releasing sooner rather than later for you guys is because those 2 holidays are right around the corner. With Easter being as early as it is this year, I wanted everybody to get a chance to get some new Easter stitching in before it comes up. So without further ado, let's talk about our St. Patrick's Day release. Now, before I start, everything should be live in the shop. For both releases, we have Ada, Opalescent Ada, both in 14, 16, 18, and 20 count. We have Linda in both, and which is 27 count, and we have Linen in 32 and 36 count, okay? So first off, let's start with our St. Pat's, and we'll do a little bit of a different start this time. I'm gonna start with the Opalescent because the originating fabric idea that I had was Opalescent. So here is Pot of Gold. Check out that shine. Now, Pot of Gold, I've had this idea forever, I feel like. It's been a long time coming, and I wanted to give us an awesome gold to stitch. Gold is tricky. You could be too yellow in your gold. You can be too brown in your gold as well. So I think I found a happy medium for us for our stitching. So this is Opalescent Pot of Gold. And I love this, the shine, it's beautiful. My initial idea in designing this was, it's kind of selfish. I have tried metallic floss and I have failed miserably multiple times. It's just not my jam. Not into it. It's just too difficult. And for me personally, when I'm stitching, I want to stitch and I want it to go. That's what makes it fun for me. For other people trying new things, doing new things, that's fantastic if you enjoy that. I just want it to work when I'm doing it. So I had a tough time. So I think adding this Pot of Gold Opalescent in gives you the replacement, gives you that shine, that replacement of the metallic thread or floss. So, and I will show you a finish here in the finishes section and explain that a little bit more. But look at that. I love it. It's just beautiful. This, and I know I say this every time we talk about a fabric release, but this Pot of Gold will be beautiful for Christmas ornaments. I know we talk about Christmas ornaments, it seems like every FLOSSTUBE, but seriously, this will work. Your just angels and the sparkly ornaments, oh, just really, really pretty. So that is Pot of Gold Opalescent Ada. And I believe this is, I want to say 16 or 18 count. I can't This is 18. This is the 18 count Opalescent. So next in the Pot of Gold series, sticking with the Opalescent, we have End of the Rainbow. You got our Pot of Gold, you got to have a rainbow with it, right? Because they kind of go hand in hand. This is a more marbly piece that I think, it's totally different than Rainbow Haze that's in the basic color series. This is going to feature more of the yellow and the green side of the rainbow, and I just love it. You have all of your rainbow colors in here, just a little bit mixed and modeled, way different than Rainbow Haze, and I love it. And here's, you can see that shine, so pretty. There you go, a little bit better. So that's End of the Rainbow. And then last in the Pot of Gold Opalescent fabric is a fabric that you guys have actually seen before. This is Opalescent Sunset. Now, many of you already have this. This was, I added it to the Vibrant bundle that I released back in November. It's just a fun piece. I love it. It really doesn't have a home in its own series. I couldn't quite fit it in to where we're going in 2024. So I thought it fit as well as it could in our Pot of Gold series. So Sunset Opalescent was originally in the Vibrant bundle series, if you want to go check that out as well. But beautiful, versatile, the oranges, the pinks, and the bluey purples, really pretty. So that is it for the Opalescent Pot of Gold. So next I'm going to move on to our regular Ada. So here is Pot of Gold Ada. And this is 18 count. Beautiful. I can totally see tons and tons of St. Patrick's Day stitching on here, as well as, I know I'm going back to ornaments. I know I'm a broken record when it comes to that, but the Prairie Schooler Santas would look fantastic on this. A lot of those have that beautiful burgundy maroon coat on Santa, and then the traditional forest green color. That would look beautiful on here. So this is a great, Pot of Gold is going to be a great addition to our neutrals as well. So very cool. Again, I tried to find a good medium gold for you guys. Not too yellow, not too brown, just right. Gold is hard. So is orange. Very difficult too. So, okay. So that was Pot of Gold. And then next is a new fabric to the Pot of Gold series that I didn't put in the Opalescent because it just, I mean, I could, but it just looks better on its own. So here is Guinness. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The beverage, Guinness. It's not black. It's a super dark brown with hints of orange and a little bit of red in here. And it's got some modeling. It's just all over the place and it's awesome. This is going to be a great alternative to black, super dark fabrics where you're wanting bright colors to pop off. I can totally see, oh, there's like an Autumn Goddess. I know Autumn Lane Stitchery does a bunch. I believe Tiny Modernist did one. Anyway, I feel like those fantasy characters, those goddesses, those fairies would look so cool on here. So Again, it's just a fun take on fabric. It's fun to use totally different colors than you would expect. I hadn't seen really anything like this, so I thought we'd give it a shot. And I do have a floss toss coming with this guy and the pattern, and oh my gosh, it's gonna be awesome. I don't want to talk about it too much because I'll just give it away. But this is Guinness. And I remember because my husband and I went to Ireland in a million years ago in 2010. And we did the whole tour and went up to the Sky Bar and had our pint and everything. And I remember looking at the color, and what you think of, it's like super, super like, it's black. It's not. It's this beautiful, reddy, orangey gold. It's dark, but it's not like black. So very cool. I love it. It's going to be awesome. Great for fall stitching, even Halloween. I mean, it's just awesome. Very versatile. So Guinness. Next is our regular End of the Rainbow. So as you can see, we touch on all the colors of the rainbow here, just in a different way. And then last, Sunset. It's just so pretty. Again, those fairies, I cannot think, Mirabilia, just so many cool. I know there's a million out there. You're all like screaming at me at the television, screaming at your screen saying, it's this. I'm sorry, I don't know, but I've seen so many cool stitches out there of fairies, and this would be awesome to work with. I did see that Lola Stitching, I follow her on Instagram. She does these really cool spooky stitches. She is coming out with a new stitch along this spring. She did a teaser. Man, if I gather that from her teaser that we have a ton of fabric that could possibly work. So I'm excited. I'm very, very intrigued to do this. I think I want to join the stitch along. So hopefully she'll release like what size the piece or pieces. I don't even know that. It could be multiple. What it's going to be. And then maybe we can like, I don't know, figure something out. I can come up with like a list of fabrics that'll work for it. So stay tuned for that. I am really excited for that one. So, okay, so moving on, let's talk about Linda Pot of Gold, 27 count. Remember, Linda, and I know I say this every time, but I need to say it because it's important. Linda is going to be slightly lighter than Ada. That's just the makeup and the chemistry of the fabric. So here is Pot of Gold, Linda. Fabric, fuzzies everywhere. There we go, Pot of Gold. Guinness, ooh, you can really see that orange in there. That is so cool. Orangey red. Next, let's go. There are fuzzies everywhere. And then Into the Rainbow. And what I love about this fabric, and with the majority of the fabric that I design, it's not, you can pick. I want you guys to pick and choose where you stitch. So if you want to focus on the warmer side of Into the Rainbow, you can. Or the cooler side, you could focus more of your stitching up here. That is the beauty of this fabric. You can pick wherever you want to stitch. So it's not going to be like full like coverage. So Into the Rainbow. And then last but not least, Sunset. A little bit lighter than the Ada, definitely on this one. All right, moving on to linen, 32 and 36 count. Here is linen, a little bit darker, Sunset. Next is linen, Pot of Gold, Linen, Guinness, forgot there for a second. And then last but not least is Linen, End of the Rainbow. So, Pot of Gold series, it is in the shop, along with our new Easter series that I will talk about next. Let me know in the comments what you think about Pot of Gold, what you want to stitch on it, and all sorts of fun. Any new St. Patrick's Day stitching too that you guys have seen. I haven't seen a lot yet, but I am hoping we get some new designs soon. So yeah. And then also, when you are commenting, or if not, that's okay too, make sure you like this video. The more likes I get, the more we can spread the Digi Stitchery to everybody so they get to see this awesome fabric I print. So make sure you like the video and subscribe so you can stay tuned to all these awesome fabric releases and see what I'm doing too. So, you know, that's just whatever right here. It's the fabric. It's all about the fabric here. So anyway, moving on to, sorry, I gotta get this. Moving on to our Easter series. This was so fun to design and put together. And what little I have been stitching on, I'll show you my whip. It's just so stinking cute. So I hope you guys really, really like this next series. I hope you like all of them, but this one was just super fun, and just the colors I love. In fact, I'm ready to let's just skip Valentine's Day. And I really want to put out St. Patrick's Day and Easter spring stitching because these colors are just gorgeous. So I'll stop talking and we'll focus on Chubby Bunny. That is the name of this new Easter series. Now, Chubby Bunny is what it is. It is Easter. Now, if you're looking for more spring like designs and colors, that is coming. I just didn't want to release anything any sooner. I wanted to get our Easter specific stitching available and ready for you guys now so we could get it in. We have a ton of time for spring, and definitely a spring line is coming. I have a ton of ideas ready to go for that. But let's talk about Chubby Bunny. So Chubby Bunny has 5 colors, 2 major designs out of it. So the first one, the namesake of the series, Chubby Bunny, is a bunch of chubby bunnies. I love it. So this is Chubby Bunny Blue, and these bunnies are all over the place. Usually once you find one bunny, there's a million of them anyway, right? There's a few, I want to say 3 or 4 different bunnies in this, different positions, different sizes. So we could stitch this way, if you wanted some of these bunnies upside down, or you could turn them right side up. It doesn't matter. I tried to make it, you know, across the board, just full of bunnies. Super cute. The chubbiest little bunny butts I've ever seen. They're so stinking cute, and they're just big chubby ears. I just love it. So this is a lighter blue. So if you're familiar with the basic color series I have, to me, this is between Hint of Blue and My Blue Heaven. So if that gives you any kind of range. So, and this is the Ada I started out with. This is 18 count Ada. So Chubby Bunny Blue. And then next, I couldn't stop with the bunnies because they're so stinking cute. So we just went in different colorways for Chubby Bunny. This is Chubby Bunny Peony. And greens are going to look fantastic on this. Yellows, purples, your blues, really anything is going to look good on this. So Chubby Bunny Peony. This is 18 count as well. I'm trying to think. So Peony is going to be on the light to medium side of pink. Think much lighter and not as bright as Love Notes A Dozen Roses. That was super like saturated salmon pink, right? And then the other one was Tickled Pink. That's super bright, like super bright pink. This is going to be more of a muted, pulled back pink, still vibrant, but not in your face like Tickled Pink is, or yeah, Tickled Pink is. So we got a lot of pinks going on in the Digi Stitchery, but I love this one with the bunnies. So stinking cute. So Chubby Bunny Peony. And then I love this color so much. I've been trying to figure out a way to slap it into a series, and I found this was the perfect place for it. So this is Chubby Bunny Plum. So it's not purple, so not like a lovely lavender like we have in the basic series. This is definitely a purpley pink. Very pretty. In fact, I'm going to hold this up against Peony so you can tell there is a distinct difference. To me, this is like pink. This is more on the purple side. It definitely has a lot more blue in it than this guy. So Chubby Bunny Plum. And then last but not least, I wanted to give you guys a Chubby Bunny neutral. So Chubby Bunny Gray. Those stinking bunnies. They're so cute. It just makes me happy when I stitch on this. And you know, I hope it makes you happy too when you're stitching, because these things are just so stinking cute. And I know I keep saying that, but it's true. So Chubby Bunny Gray. And then the last piece in our series is not a bunny or chubby. Well, it could be a little chubby, but it's Easter grass. So I went with a vibrant, like bright, in-your-face green, like the Easter grass is that you put in your kids' baskets, right? So I love the modeling on this. Again, if you want more of a muted, you stick to the lighter side of this fabric piece. If you want more of a saturated look, go to the dark side, as they say, right? So this is Easter grass. I absolutely love it. Really, this would be a great St. Patrick's Day fabric as well. Your darker greens and your oranges are gonna pop off this. So this is really versatile for both series. This is also a good Halloween fabric if you're looking ahead to that as well. So Easter grass. All right. Moving on to the Opalescent, I did our 4 chubby bunnies. I left Easter grass out. It just makes, to me, it just made sense just to do the chubby bunnies. So here we go. This is Chubby Bunny Plum in an Opalescent. Look at that shine. Gorgeous. All right. Next is Chubby Bunny Blue, again with the Opalescent. It's just so pretty. Chubby Bunny Peony. And Chubby Bunny Gray. All right, moving on to Linda. 27 count, Chubby Bunny Blue. I've been saying that a lot. Chubby Bunny Plum. Chubby Bunny Peony. I gotta make sure I say it right. And then Chubby Bunny Gray. A little bit lighter than our Ada. And then last but not least, you have Linda Easter Grass. All right, last one for the Chubby Bunny series. We have 32 and 36 count linen. So this is Chubby Bunny Plum. Chubby Bunny Gray. A little bit darker, just a smidge, not a lot, than your Ada. Chubby Bunny Peony. Chubby Bunny Blue. And Easter Grass. All right, so that is it. Those are the two series, Pot of Gold and Chubby Bunny. We've got St. Patrick's Day covered and Easter. So I hope you enjoyed viewing these. They are live in the shop now in all those counts we've talked about a million times, okay? They are there, so go and check it out. And in the comments, if you want to put what part of Chubby Bunny you like, which color, what you want to stitch on, just let me know. All right, so moving on to finishes. I have I have two, but this one makes sense to show today. This is St. Patrick's Day. I haven't attached the bow yet. This is St. Patrick's Day by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I used all of the called for colors and I stitched this on 14 count opalescent, because you can see that shine, opalescent pot of gold. The only thing I didn't use on this was it called for some metallic floss. I didn't want to use it because my opalescent takes place of that. So I just picked, where's one? Right there. That little part by the 17. I just picked a brighter yellow that went with the rest of the yellows, like same color family. But I love it. It turned out fantastic. The shine, the modeling on it, I absolutely love it. And the colors work. So I'm gonna put it up here as far as I can get. So your yellows, they're going to work. You can totally see it. I wouldn't go with like a super like bright spring yellow. Go with more of the gold on the darker gold side. The called for colors work perfectly with this. So again, Primrose Stitches, their subway writing, which I got to, like, I finished a subway writing. I know I've been talking about, like, I've been doing the Halloween one, it seems like for years. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like it. Do you guys get that way with your stitches? Man, that is one of them. And then like Glitter Village, good Lord, just too long. I need to get on that. But anyway, I finished some subway writing that I love. So, so this is, again, just, it was a super fun, super fast stitch. I actually backed it with this gold check, like a goldy light brown check, that was from the Primrose Cottage, one of the Sip and Stitches. I believe it was the fall one. I wanted orange. I put this against like a Chelsea's check, orange and white. It just didn't look good, but I found this fabric stashed away and I thought, oh my gosh, that's perfect. So I don't know what the name of this is, but it's in the finishing kit you get in the Autumn Sip and Stitch from Primrose Cottage. And then I backed that with some green grungy fabric that I found at Hobby Lobby in the fat quarter end cap in the fabric section of the store. And then this, I just made a messy bow, and then I found the shamrock at Hobby Lobby, a pack of them, and this is actually put on a sign I found on clearance years ago. Oh no, last year's 2022. It feels like I've had it for years. But it's Every Bunny Welcome, I'm guessing. Yeah, Easter 22 shop. It's warped, but that's okay. I don't care. I'm shoving it in this bookcase so nobody can see it. Nobody knows. Just put a washer and a magnet on it. And you're good to go. And actually, this is for my other Primrose Cottage subway writing as well, the summer one. I'd love to do the Valentine's Day one, but we'll see if that's probably a project for next year. I don't know. But anyway, St. Patrick's Day, Primrose Cottage on Pot of Gold Opalescent. I love it. It's perfect. It was made for this. Look at that shine. Just gorgeous. Okay, my last finish I have for use is a small finish. Sorry, Ernie. He's asleep over here. I woke you up. I'm sorry. Go back to bed. It's okay. Is a Valentine's Day stitch I did. It took me forever, but I finally actually finished it. So it's Be Mine. And I stitched this on 16 count Icelandic gray. I started it when I had the idea to start the Digi Stitchery. So I didn't want to make a fabric change, you know. But I did pick my own colors. I just pulled from my stash. I know it's a mix of DMC and Color and Cotton, because this super, super dark color is Color and Cotton Abyss, which is really pretty. And I know this one is Color and Cotton Hunter. That's probably one of my favorites. So, this is the designer escapes me, but this is the same designer that I did the Happy Halloween pillow on the Howl at the Moon fabric. Yeah, same designer. I'll put it down below. But this is Be Mine, and I used the white tobacco basket from Hobby Lobby, slapped it on there. Again, magnets and washers are a lifesaver, and actually this fabric is Walmart fabric I bought forever ago. So very cute. I think next week I'm gonna get my Valentine's Day stuff out, because it feels like Valentine's Day just comes really quick, and yeah, you don't have time to really enjoy it. So I think I'm gonna switch some of my winter stuff out and put some Valentine's Day stuff in. So those are finishes. Let's move on to whips. So my first whip is on our Chubby Bunny fabric. This is, now I gotta get it right. Sorry. Make sure I get this right. This is by Tiny Modernist. And this is Winter Folksy Rabbit. It is a membership exclusive from her Patreon. Her Patreon's like $7 a month, and she gives you guys a free, well, not free, but it's a new pattern that's exclusive to you guys for a year, for $7, and you have 2 months to download it. So like, this is what I'm going to show you is the January one. Like, it'll go away, I think, in March. So you got January and February to download it. But $7 a month, that's nothing for these awesome patterns. So I'll shut up. Here's Chubby Bunny, Opalescent Gray, and this is the Winter Folksy Rabbit. I just pulled my own colors. Yeah, just pulled my own, did a mix. I wanted to use some of the floss that I had. So very pretty. This is just beautiful. I love, love, love this bunny. And let me show you what the actual pattern, or the front cover looks like. That is awesome. You guys should all join her Patreon and go download it, because it's the cutest thing, and it's perfect for Easter and spring. To me, this screams both Easter and spring. So very cute, and I love it. And my colors I picked will be down below. So, and then you can also see that shine on there. I'm stitching this on 14 count. Yeah. Okay. So That one's done. All right. Okay. My next one is I joined the Como Stitches Como Love Stitch Along. I am stitching Erin Elizabeth's Valentine's tier. And if you haven't seen it, run to Instagram, Facebook, or her website and check it out because it's really cute. So I am stitching this on Love Notes from our Love Notes series. This is a 14 count, and I just pulled what called for I had, and then I kind of switched things up and, you know, made do with what I had pretty much. I did switch out the tier. It is not white because I wanted the tier tray to stand out a little bit more. And the white just wasn't, you could see it. It just wasn't popping like I'd want it to. So there you go. The Como Love Stitch Along, with Erin Elizabeth's design. Haven't made much progress. All right, and then my last whip for you guys is on our Opalescent Minty Fresh from our Love Notes series. You can totally see the shine there. This is Happy Spring by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I am like close to being done. Very, very close to being done. I just have a cloud to finish and a snail and a couple butterflies. Oh, and some umbrellas. And that's it. And it's super cute. And this is Ernest. He finally went back to sleep. This is Ernest. And when I get this all finished, I will show you my Happy Winter finish as well as the sky. Because I'm transforming what they have in the pattern to make it look like our Ernie. So very cool. I hope you enjoyed this floss tube. Like I said earlier, both releases, Pot of Gold and Chubby Bunny, are now in the shop. We have well over 100 colors to choose from. I still need to make that list, but I know it's over 100. That is amazing. And I have so many more designs in mind. Woo, 2024 is gonna be like crazy. So thank you again. Check out Chubby Bunny, Pot of Gold. Love Notes is still new as well. It's only 2 weeks old in the shop. Check that out too. Again, I always say, just when you get done or as you're stitching, share your stitching with me. I want to see it. I love seeing it. Share it on, you can send it to me, Facebook, or Instagram. Just tag me at the Digi Stitchery or hashtag the Digi Stitchery. And yeah, so stay warm this weekend, guys, and I hope you have a great week. Thank you.